Hey guys, welcome back. I'm Eileen. All right, today we're going to revisit this beautiful style, BelleTress CALIENTE. This color is Rootbeer Float Blonde, and I'm going to show you how I keep it looking its best. Now, this wig is well over a year old. That's why I wanted to revisit it. I wanted to show you, a lot of times we're unboxing, we're showing you brand new styles, but this style I have had, like I said, well over a year in my wig closet. You have seen me wear it, you have seen me show it in multiple videos, and today I thought we should talk about how I take care of it. Now, this one is showing a little wear and tear. And like I said, these are heat-friendly fibers and they don't last forever. Unfortunately, no wig lasts forever, right? But we can extend the life of these, but we have to do it in a certain way. If you want to know more, I've talked about it in great detail in prior videos, so you can check all that out. But today, this is just going to be quickly how I take care of this particular wig. Now, I love this style. I think this is such a beautiful wavy style. If you're not familiar with it, please have a look at BelleTress CALIENTE. Now, like I said, heat-friendly synthetic fibers. When we get a wig like that, we know right off, this is going to require extra care and maintenance, more than we would have to do on a regular synthetic wig. So, if you buy a heat-friendly wig, at some point I'm going to have to put heat on my wig. That's just the way it is. And I'm going to give you a disclaimer here. I do not wear this wig every day. If you have followed me along, I wear a different style and color every day. Blonde one day, red the next, brunette the next, short, long. I want to wear them all, and I want to show you all of them. And so I get a longer life out of my wigs because I do not wear them every day. If you wear the same wig every day, of course, common sense tells us it's not going to last as long as if you have several that you are able to rotate your wigs. Okay, first things first, you are always going to need to use a wide tooth comb on your heat-friendly styles. I just have a rule of thumb. I use a wide tooth comb on all my wigs, regardless of the type of fiber. These fibers will stretch, the heat-friendly fibers. Do you know how you get a Christmas ribbon and you curl it, like you run a scissor across it and you let it go and it springs back? That's what will happen to these wigs, this type of fiber, if you are not careful about how you comb them. You do not want to stretch them. Now, so just know you need a wide tooth comb for your wigs. Now, I want to preserve my curl patterns. I know a lot of people completely brush them out. That's great. And keep in mind, this is all just my opinion and what I do. I totally understand if you do it differently. That's fine. I'm just telling you how I do things. I like to preserve the curl pattern on my wigs. So for me, that means I don't brush all the way through them. I use this wide tooth comb gently and to just kind of pick through mine. I do not comb mine all the way through. That's just my way. I want to keep this curl pattern looking like this as long as I possibly can. Now, I always use, this is plain water. I always use water. You've seen me spray water on almost every wig I put on my head. I like to use it to tame flyaways. It will also separate the fibers. It's just my way of doing. I like it. Most wig wearers have a bottle of water at hand at all times. That's how we kind of wake up the fibers, get them moving. It is a great thing to use. Now, I would just like to tell you to limit styling products on wigs like this with this kind of curl pattern. Even though I love this wig wax, I use it all the time too. I love it. However, any product you keep adding and adding and adding is eventually going to build up, and you're going to have to wash your wigs more often. Be careful using too much styling product. So one of the questions I get asked so often is, how long will this wig last me? That is an impossible question for me to answer for you. It depends on all these factors we're talking about. How often do you wear it? How often do you wash it? Are you combing through it? Are you using a wide tooth comb? All of these factors contribute to how long a wig will last, and I want mine to last as long as possible. Okay, some other tools you're gonna need. You're going to need a steamer. Now, we've talked about steamers many times. This is my steamer preference. This is the John Renault. You don't have to have it. Do you have to have this steamer? Of course not. Any steamer will work. I like this one just because of this nozzle. I can direct that steam exactly where I want it. That's why I prefer this, but you absolutely do not have to have that. Any steamer will work. This one, regular garment steamer, will work as well. So either one, that's just the one I like, but you're going to have to put some steam on this wig at some point. And again, I have covered that in great detail, and you can always go back and watch those videos. Now, another thing I really like to use is a very small flat iron, and I have one here that is so small. Look at this. It's amazing. I can control this better than I can a large one. Now I have one here that is wonderful. This is great. I like this for straight heat-friendly wigs. I can get in there and really straighten a heat-friendly straight wig. I have some bobs that I love. That's Santa Monica. That's very straight, blunt cut. This is perfect for that. However, I'm not crazy about this when I have a wavy pattern. I prefer a flat iron, a very small one, because I can control this better. I don't want to disrupt this up in here if I don't have to. If I'm just working on this end, I can control this little curl better. I just want a little, I want to smooth it, I want to curl those ends. I can control it better with this, my opinion. This, not so great for me. I know everyone probably uses one just like this. That's great. I just have more luck with a small one. That's just, again, my opinion. I also have a very small round one that I think is great too. I have the little flat iron, and I have a small curling iron like this. That works great too. These are what I think really work well for my wavy styles. Okay, one more thing. The netting that comes on your wig, you know, they come with a hairnet. Use this. Again, I go into great detail. After I have washed a wig, I will put this on it, tie it at the top, make it hold those curls while your wig is drying. That will help hold this beautiful curl pattern. When I store my wigs back in their original box, after I wear this, I will put it back in its box. I will put it back in this hairnet and make sure this is tight and holding this curl up. That will also help extend this curl pattern and keep it looking beautiful as long as we can. Okay guys, that's just a few tips and tricks. I hope this helps. You know, just the smallest little things can make a big difference over time. So yes, these are a little more, you have to do a little more to these types of wigs, but in my opinion, they are well worth it. I love the heat-friendly fibers. They're not shiny, they're natural looking, but we have to maintain them. That's just the way it is. The sad fact is none of them last forever, but let's do our best to make them last as long as we can. Thanks for joining me today. Have a great day, and I'll see you next time.